Ever wondered why some people fail in college despite being smart? It's often about the company they keep. The college years are a time of exploration, growth and self-discovery. But they can also be a time of mistakes, especially when it comes to the company we keep. It's easy to fall into the trap of associating with the wrong crowd, a group of friends who, despite perhaps not being bad in the traditional sense, could be classified as bad students. But what exactly is a bad student? It's not necessarily someone who performs poorly on exams or struggles with coursework. Rather, a bad student is someone who is indifferent about their education, their future, and their life. They're the ones who choose to squander their college years in pursuit of fleeting thrills, rather than using this time to build a foundation for their future. Perhaps you've encountered such students. Maybe you even count yourself among them. If so, it's essential to remember why you're in college. It's not about having unlimited freedom or living a carefree life. It's about preparing yourself for the future, for your career, for your life. You're an adult now, with the freedom to make your own choices. And yes, college is a time to explore new things and broaden your horizons. But it's also a time to focus on your ultimate goal, building a successful life. This means not allowing yourself to be distracted by harmful habits or unhealthy relationships. It means not letting your days be consumed by activities that don't contribute to your growth. It means choosing the right company, surrounding yourself with positive influences, with friends who prioritize their education and their future. If you find yourself in the wrong crowd, it's never too late to make a change. And if you have a friend who's on the wrong path, remember, it's not your job to save them. You're in college for you, not for them. Remember, you're in college to build your life. Don't let bad influences derail you from your path. What did you join college for? Freedom, exploration, or building a solid foundation for your future? Let's face it, college is a time of discovery and freedom, a period of life where you're free to explore new things, new ideas, new experiences. But amidst all this exploration, there's a fundamental purpose that we should never lose sight of. College is not merely a ticket to freedom, it's a launchpad for your future. Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with exploring. In fact, it's encouraged. College is the perfect time to delve into your interests, discover your passions, and broaden your horizons. Yet, it's crucial to remember that the freedom you enjoy in college is not an excuse to neglect your studies, to sleep in till noon, or to party every night till the break of dawn. These distractions, while they may seem appealing and harmless, can lead to a neglect of your academic responsibilities. And this neglect, my friends, can have far-reaching consequences. You see, every class you skip, every assignment you ignore, every exam you don't study for is a missed opportunity to learn, to grow, and to prepare for the challenges of the real world. Think of college as a balancing act. On one hand, you have the freedom to explore, to have fun, to make mistakes and learn from them. On the other hand, you have the responsibility to study, to acquire knowledge and skills, and to prepare for your future career. Striking a balance between these two aspects is crucial. Remember, college is not a never-ending party. It's not a 4-year vacation. It's a time of personal and academic growth. It's a time to build a solid foundation for your future. So while you enjoy the freedom that college offers, never lose sight of the real reason you're here. Never forget that every day in college is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to prepare for the future you envision for yourself. College life isn't just about freedom and enjoyment, it's about shaping your future. So choose wisely. Are you running after scores or understanding? Knowledge isn't power until it's applied. This may sound counterintuitive, especially when you've spent so much of your life being judged by exam scores and grades, but let's dissect this conundrum a bit further. Acquiring knowledge is like collecting tools. Imagine you have a toolbox filled with all sorts of tools, screwdrivers, hammers, wrenches, you name it. But if you don't know how to use these tools, they are just heavy metal objects taking up space. Similarly, knowledge becomes a burden if not applied. Now let's talk about the top students, the ones who ace every exam and seem to have all the answers. You might think they are destined for success, right? Not necessarily. Excelling in academics does not guarantee success in real life. Shocking, isn't it? But here's why. If you're a top student, you might be good at memorizing facts, understanding complex theories, and solving intricate problems. But can you apply this knowledge? Can you use these facts and theories to innovate, to create, to make a difference? If the answer is no, then all that knowledge is just like those unused tools in the toolbox. The world doesn't need people who only know things. It needs people who can do things, people who can take knowledge and turn it into action. This is where some top students falter. They become so focused on acquiring knowledge that they forget to learn how to apply it. But don't despair. This is not a fatal flaw. It's a common mistake, and it's one you can avoid. Start by understanding the difference between learning and applying. When you study, don't just memorize, understand, explore, ask questions, and most importantly, think about how you can use this knowledge. Remember, it's not just about what you know, it's about how you use what you know. So don't just strive to be a know-it-all, strive to be a do-it-all. Because at the end of the day, knowledge isn't power until it's applied. Do you know how to use your knowledge in real-life situations? That's where life skills come in. Picture this. You've spent countless hours studying, cramming for exams, and writing papers. You've absorbed a wealth of knowledge, but when it comes to applying it in the real world, you're at a loss. This is where life skills come into play. They are the bridge that connects what you've learned in the classroom to the world outside. Life skills are not taught in textbooks. They are the abilities you gain through experiences, challenges, and even failures. They include critical thinking, problem-solving, communication, and adaptability, to name a few. These skills help you navigate the complexities of life and work, enabling you to make informed decisions and effectively handle whatever comes your way. But why are life skills so crucial? Imagine being the smartest person in the room but not being able to communicate your ideas effectively. Or having a brilliant solution to a problem but not being able to implement it because you're unable to adapt to changes. Without life skills, your academic knowledge becomes like a car without an engine. It may look good, but it won't get you very far. And here's the kicker. Regardless of your academic performance, these skills can help you succeed in your career. Whether you're a straight-A student or someone who struggles with exams, life skills level the playing field. They allow you to use your knowledge in practical ways, turning what you've learned into actionable strategies. The truth is, the world is not just looking for people who know things. It's looking for people who can do things, who can bring their knowledge to life. So don't just focus on getting good grades or cramming facts into your head. Start developing your life skills. Learn how to think critically, solve problems, communicate effectively, and adapt to changes. Remember, your grades don't define your success. Your ability to use your knowledge in practical ways does. So go out there, embrace challenges, learn from your experiences, and let your life skills guide you towards a successful career. Are you following a path laid out for you, or are you creating your own? It's a question we must all ask ourselves as we navigate our college years. Often we latch on to pre-existing paths, ones that have been trodden by countless others before us. But what if there was another way? What if you could carve your own path, one that aligns with your unique skills and interests? You see, success doesn't come from merely following a predetermined route. It comes from being proactive, from taking the wheel and steering your life in the direction you want it to go. You are not just a passenger on this journey, you are the driver. And as the driver, you have the power to choose your destination and the route to get there. But to do this, you must keep an open mind, be curious, explore different avenues, and embrace the unexpected. It's through these experiences that you'll discover new interests, develop new skills, and ultimately uncover your unique path. Remember, it's okay to divert from the traditional route. It's okay to venture into the unknown. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. Adaptability is another key ingredient in this recipe for success. The world is constantly changing, and so must we. Be willing to learn, to grow, and to adapt. As Charles Darwin once said, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most adaptable to change. So don't just follow the crowd. Don't let others dictate your journey. Instead, be the architect of your own life. Use your college years to explore, to learn, and to grow. Build a path that resonates with who you are and who you aspire to be. Your college life is the foundation of your future. Make it count. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And the most fulfilling journeys are those we carve out for ourselves. So take the reins, embrace the adventure, and start building your own